Welcome back to If You Fear It, Let's Hear It. Today, we are going to continue with our chapter, The Role of the Constitution. In this learning session, we are going to learn about the basic features of the Constitution and the procedures of amendment. So, without wasting much time, let's begin with today's learning session. Our Indian Constitution is known to be a unique constitution. That is because it is the living, mixed, lengthiest written constitution which is applicable to Union and all states. But what does living and mixed means? Indian Constitution is said to be a living constitution because it can be amended. We can add, modify, replace articles from the constitution without hampering the basic structure of it. At the same time, it is also known as mixed because Indian Constitution have adopted features from countries like USA, Japan, Canada, Australia, Germany, Ireland's constitution, etc. But adopting a constitution does not mean that it had copied the features of other constitutions. The features added in our constitution were well debated by Constituent Assembly and it suits our nation's need. Maybe this is why we can say that our constitution is lengthiest. As we know that it is well debated, it took Constituent Assembly 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to write and enact the Constitution. The Constitution was initially divided into 395 articles and 22 parts with 12 schedules, which is much bigger than the US Constitution, which only has 7 articles, and the France Constitution, which has 89 articles. As studied before, it is applicable on center and state of Indian Union. Our constitution is also a wholly written document which is incorporated the constitutional law of India. Constituent Assembly of India was specially elected for the purpose of drafting and enacting a constitution. It was preceded by Dr. Rajendra Prasad and its chairman was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. One of the most special features of our constitution is that it is neither rigid nor flexible. A rigid constitution means that the special procedures are required for its amendment, whereas a flexible constitution is the one in which the constitution can be amended easily. Some parts of it can be amended by the parliament by a simple majority, whereas some parts require a two-third majority as well as not less than one half of the same legislature. With this, we come to our next topic, that is the procedure of amendment. In India, there are 3 procedures for amendment. It can be amended by simple majority, by special majority, and ratification. Let us see what these means. Simple majority means that several provisions in our constitution can be amended by simple majority of the 2 houses of the parliament present and voting outside the scope of Article 368. Whereas special majority means that for the amendment of the bill must be passed by majority of 2/3 of the members of each house present and voting, and such majority must exceed the 50% of the total membership of the house. Simple words, it means absolute majority. Lastly, by special majority and ratification, we simply mean that under this, those provisions which relate to the federal structure of the constitution requires special majority in parliament as well as approval by legislatures of at least half of the total number of state legislatures. So class, that's all for today. Until next time, keep learning and keep smiling. I hope you have enjoyed today's learning session.